All right, Frankie. Well, the fire hydrants we're used to seeing are about to get a huge makeover. Mississauga will be the first to introduce what this retired New York City firefighter has created. George Sigalakis, good morning. Thank you for being here, as well as Gus Corey. Now, this is super exciting. What made you, first of all, decide that it finally needs to be revamped? Because in New York City, thank you for your service, by the way.
Thank you.
You contend with the four seasons, so you know what happens with, winters and it freezes up. What were some of the problems you were encountering?
Well, a fire hydrant hasn't been changed in 100 years. They're made of steel and iron in a water environment. And I had a colleague back in the late 90s, Captain Wayne Smith, who died in a fire because it delays in getting water to the fire because of frozen hydrants. And after 2.5 minutes, the fire doubles in size every second, so it's important to get water to the fire as quick as possible.
Every second counts.
Every second counts. Otherwise, surrounding, drowning lives are at risk. So
how long did it take you to develop this new and improved fire hydrant?
I started 24 years ago in my basement, developing this. And, I realized a hydrant's vulnerable to access to anybody. And it's, like I said, it's made of steel and iron, so it rusts if you don't use it enough. And when you're not using it, and when you use it too much, it breaks down because it's a 150-year-old design, and the technology is, outdated, and this is the 21st century hydrant. It's the best hydrant in the world.
Without further ado, are we ready to see it? Who wants to reveal it, Gus? Shall I? What was this, by the way, that I was holding?
That is the key to unlock the hydrant.
The new hydrant.
It's a high security model, so not anybody can just walk up to it and take water.
Okay, good. Ladies and gentlemen, here it is, the brand new fire hydrant.
All right.
Woo! Wow! That's a beauty. It really does look very different, doesn't it? So how does this work? Talk us through it, George.
Well, first, this would be inside here, so it encapsulates everything inside the hydrant, keeps the integrity, and there's no more chains on the hydrant. There's an interior hidden lock that keeps the side caps locked so they can't be damaged, and it's designed for maximum water flow. It's made of materials, the modern-day materials, where it's marine-grade stainless steel. It's powder-coated on the inside and out, so you're not going to get rust and tuberculation inside. And then, even though we have non-corrosive dissimilar metals, we put materials between that so it stops the galvanic reaction, so it's easy to turn this hydrant. You're not going to put sheet of bars on there tugging and pulling anymore, and it's not going to be rotting inside. The day you put a regular hydrant in the ground, from the air and the water and moisture and all kinds of different things, they start corroding and seizing up.
So much easier to access. How is Mississauga the first one to implement this, and will we see this across Canada soon? Is that to be expected?
Our hope is you'll see it across the country soon. The folks in Mississauga, really innovative group of people there, and the leadership there. I mean, they saw this thing, they immediately saw the benefits of it, and they jumped on it. They want to test it right away, and they put one in the ground.
So important, life-saving work. And today, people can see you, George.
Well, also being in Canada, one of the biggest things is freezing frozen hydrants, and this hydrant doesn't leak or freeze like other hydrants do.
Will dogs be confused?
Yes, they will actually. I actually have pictures of dogs walking by. They don't go around it. So.
They'll get used to it, trust me. All right, guys, George will be at Mississauga's Gary W. Morton Center today at 11, so go see him for the official unveiling. Kev?
I forgot my hose.
Good luck. You're about to climb 5 stairs to see what it's like a day in the life of, and thank you again for your service and for this invention.